Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Jai Jai Prabhupada 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 Jaya Prabhupada Shri Radha Govinda ki jai Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai Srila Prabhupada ki jai Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya
Om Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya
Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Narayanam Namaskritya
Narayana Namaskritya
Naram Chaiva Narottamam
Nayam Deva Jana
Narottamam
Devim Saraswatim व्यासं
सरस्वती
सरस्वती
व्यासं
ततो जयामुदीरयेत्
ततो
ततो
जयमुदीरये
नष्टप्रायेष्वभद्रेषु
नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु
नित्यं भागवत सेवया नित्यं
भागवत
भागवत
सेवया
भगवति उत्तमश्लोके
भगवती उत्तमा श्लोके
भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी
भवति नैष्टिकी
Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, chapter 4th canto, chapter 27, text 25. Dvau imavanushochati
वायुमावनुशोचन्ति
Dvau imavanushochati
वायुमावनुशोचन्ति
Balavasatavagraho
बालावसत अग्रहो
Balavasatanugraho
बालावसत अग्रहो
Lokashastro Shastropatam
लोकशास्त्रोपनतम्
Lokashastropatam
यल्लोकशास्त्रोपनतम्
Naratinatadichati
नराधीन तदिच्छति
Naratinatadichati
नराधीन तदिच्छति
Dvauimavanushochanti
भाविमावनुशोचन्ति
Balavasatavagraho
बालावसदवग्रहो
Lokashastropatam
यल्लोकशास्त्रोपरतम्
Naratinatadichati
नराधीन तदिच्छति
Vavimavanushocanti
भाविमावनुशोचन्ति
Balavasadanugraho
बालावसदवग्रहो
Lokashastrapanatam Yadlokashastrapanatam
लोकशास्त्रोपनतम्
Naratinatadichati
नराधीन तदिच्छति
Dvau imau anushocanti Balau asatavagraho Yadlokashastrapunatam Naratinatadichati Please, any online participants?
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु प्रणाम द्वाविमावनुशोचन्ति बालावसद अवग्रहो
Balarasatanugraho
यल्लोकशास्त्रोपनतम्
Lokashastrapantam
नराति न तत् इच्छति थैंक यू प्रभु जी हरे कृष्णा
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी लोकम नस्तंति बालावसदवग्रहो यल्लोकशस्त्रोपनात्यां नरति न हटाई दी
हरे कृष्ण गुरु जी तम इमाम अनुशोचन्ति बालौ असत् अवग्रहो लोकशास्त्रोपनिषदं नरादीन तत् इच्छति हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी दंडवत प्रणाम दो इमो अनुशोचन्ति बालो असत्
अवग्रहो यत् लोकशास्त्र उपनतं न राधे न तत् इच्छति. हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी। दौ इमाम अनुशोचन्ति बल असद अवग्रहो यल्लोक शास्त्र पनातम नराति न तदिच्छति। हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी। थैंक यू।
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी. द्वाव इमामनुशोचन्ति बालावसद्धवग्रहौ यल्लोका शास्त्रौ वनतं न राति न तद् इच्छति. हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी। द्वाभिमामनुशोचन्ति बालावसादनुग्रहो लोका सस्तो सस्तोपानितं नाराति न तत् इच्छति। हरे कृष्ण प्रभु। पंडित
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी। दौर्भाग्येनात्मनो लोके विश्रुता भर्गगेति सः या तुष्टा राजर्षये तु वृतादात् पूरवे वरम्. थैंक यू प्रभु जी.
Read word to word translation. Dvau, two kinds. Imau, these. Anushocanti, they lament. Balau, ignorant. Asat, the foolish. Avagrahau, taking the path of Yat, that which. Loka, by custom. Shastra, by scriptures. Upanatam, presented. Na, never. Rati, follows. Na, never. Tata, that. Ichati, desires. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. One who does not give charity according to the customs or injunctions of the scriptures, and one who does not accept charity in that way are considered to be in the mode of ignorance. Such persons follow the path of the foolish. Surely they must lament at the end. Please kindly repeat. One who does not
One
give
who does not
charity according to
charity
the customs
according to the
or
customs
injunctions of the scriptures,
or injunctions of the scriptures,
and one who does not accept
and one who does not accept
charity in that way
charity in that
are
way
considered to be
are
in
considered
the
to be
mode of
in the
ignorance.
mode of ignorance.
Such persons
Such
follow
persons
the path
follow the
of
path
their foolishness.
of the foolish.
Foolish. Surely
Surely
they
they
must lament at
must
the end.
lament at the end.
Please, Mataji, Supriti.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada Ki Jai. It is herein stated that one should strictly follow the scriptures if one actually wants an auspicious life. The same is explained in Bhagavad Gita 16.23. Yash Shastra Vidhim Utsrujya Vartate Kamakaratah Na sa siddhim avapnoti na sukham na param gatim. He who discards scriptural injunctions and acts according to his own whims attains neither perfection nor happiness nor the supreme destination. One who does not strictly follow the terms of the Vedic injunctions never attains success in life or happiness, and what to speak of going back home, back to Godhead. One Shastric injunction holds that a householder, a Kshatriya, or an administrative head should not refuse to accept a woman if she voluntarily requests to become a wife. Since Kala Kanya, the daughter of time, was deputed by Narada Muni to offer herself to Yavana Raja, The king of the Yavanas could not refuse her. All transactions must be performed in light of the Shastric injunctions. The Shastric injunctions are confirmed by the great sages like Narada Muni, as stated by Narottama Dasa Thakura, Sadhu Shastra Gurum Vakya Chittate Kariya Aikya. One should follow the principles of saintly persons, scriptures, and the spiritual master. In this way, one is sure to attain success in life. Kala Kanya, the daughter of time, presented herself before the king of the Yavanas precisely in terms of sadhu, shastra, and guru. Thus, there was no reason for not accepting her. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Thank you. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnanandanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manodishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kada Vahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandekam Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatha Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakam He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabangla Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kantaradha Kanchana Mostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurange Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vancha Kalpatarum Yascha Kripa Sindhubhya Eva Cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Namo Namo Shesodosha Dura Purna Gunatmane Virincha Sharva Purvedya Vandyaya Shri Varayate. Once again, read the verse. Dvaui Mavanushocanti Vaimavanushochanti Balavasadavangraha Yallokashastra Vanatam Naratinatadikchati. One who does not give charity according to the customs or injunctions of the scriptures, and one who does not accept charity in that way are considered to be in the mode of ignorance. Such persons follow the path of foolish. Surely they must lament at the end. So this is a continuation of story. with Kalakanya. So she approached to the king of Yavanas, Yavana Raja, and now he giving some arguments why he should accept her. So that is also philosophy. Yes. Even though Kalakanya, unusual personality, as we discuss, this is Jara, old age personified, but she speaks very reasonable things according to scriptures, arguments, presenting arguments. So here, the one word, particular Sanskrit word, asat avagrahau, pointing to people. So in Sanskrit there are dual numbers, dvau, imau, balau, asat avagrahau, that au, that shows dual number. So balau, it is also childish, and it is normally considered to be that the child is not intelligent. So may not grasp some philosophy, may not able to understand the final points, something. Even in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna speaks similar way. Yoga, what is it? Prithak balao pravadanti napanditao. He speaks about something that some childish fellows, they not yoga karma. What is that word? Yoga karma pravadanti napandira. Ekama piesti tak samyaku bayor vindati palam. That is when discussion about renunciation and path of action, karma yoga. And Krishna says the result is the same in that instance. Only some stupid, less intelligent, is Bala. Bala is a child, so cannot understand. And he points to a variety of misunderstanding. Misunderstanding is described here by what? Asat avagraha. Asat avagraha means that they are attached for something insane. Asat means insane, degraded, not correct. It is said, it is always safe and good to follow path of righteousness. Like even the Lord Himself is called Sat Chit Ananda Vigraha. Ishvara Paramat Krishna Sat Chit Ananda Vigraha. Anadir Adir Govinda Sarva Karana. So that is a definition of Krishna given in Brahma Samhita, and we know that he is Sat Chit Ananda. So he is the original source of all righteousness. In the scriptures it is said that Ritam cha satyam cha bhidat tapasat yajayata. Some sukta. Ritam cha satyam. So that is similar thing. There is Rita. Rita means right path, correct path. And the Satya, that is the truth. So that, basically both of them also described by the same word Sat. And now this applied for explanation of duty. What is duty? She points two kinds of deviation from correct duty. And also saying about origin, it is said, Yat Loka Shastra Upanatam. So, can be sometimes there are such a thing which is called as Loka Shastra, Laukika Shastra. Something is directly in the Vedas of knowledge, which is very sublime and perfect transcendental message, which is eternal. But sometimes it is like very philosophical and not always easy to apply it to correct life situation, to exact what is going in life, because it sometimes looks like what life affair is one thing, and Shastra says something ideal things, like, but in practical field of life, it is not always ideal, many considerations there. And certain things, if we not understand from the scriptures, we can, even there are local customs which consider it, local traditions, which consider it to be always good to execute, to follow. And and the custom is that she speaks about accepting wife. So she presented her that you please accept me. And she says, some people not intelligent, they not follow. Why? Because of some illusion, because of some being misguided. So they will not do things in a proper way. And what is a custom means why God created male and female, two different roles. So both can execute own duty, and according to destiny, they are supposed to be united and to get joined together, become a family, and create some generate some values, generate progeny, and things like that. So that is what is called here by Sanskrit word rati. Rati means the like a similar. If we consider meaning of Srimati Radharani, it's called Radha. So Radha, that Ra is there also. 2 syllables. Ra means development. And development and prosperity. So why these orders created, like family, life? Because that helps to develop existence. If everybody is like a single bachelor, they are not productive. They simply just survive somehow, maintain their own body, and they not have much any purpose or to achieve. But in creation, there is a purpose from divine will. Initially, Lord Brahma, he wanted to create progeny. And some progeny, some sons born directly from his body. From, like even Narada, born from the body of Brahma directly. He's a Brahmaputra, right? And some other, like devatas, they born from different parts of his body. Like Vayu, born from his breath. Shiva, born from his ego. Then from Agni, from the mouth. Indra, from hands. And the different Brahma's body actually also universal body, and all the smaller demigods, they are linked to him as a limbs. In this way, when those personalities appeared directly from the body, it was very limited progeny, not so much, only like 24 tattvas born, 24 different demigods who took charge of different spheres of existence, and then some little more, like Kumaras. He created Kumaras, and he expected 4 Kumaras, 4 children, and he expected that they will produce progeny, but suddenly they refused. So that was not successful. They took for the renunciation. And that is also needed to become leaders of society. So then he created Lord Shiva, and he thought Shiva will produce progeny, but Shiva is more like distractor. Because when he began to create, then some demonic species appeared, and they are like very tamasic and not for the good. So then Lord Brahma tried again and again do something, because he needed more. So many souls waiting to take birth. So how to do? Then finally, somehow he got this inner understanding. He created Manu. Manu, and first Swayambhuva Manu, and his wife Satarupa. Correct? Yeah. Radha Govinda ki jai. And then in that case, something different procedure started. That procedure that the family created, husband and wife, and then immediately they began to produce children. So then Brahma thought, oh, now so nice. By itself it works, because there is mutual attraction automatically. Man is attracted for woman attracted for male, and so then will interact, then produce something, produce goods, and we see in Varnashrama, actually this Grihastha ashram is a base, because Grihastha expected that they will maintain all other orders. There are like Brahmachari, Vanaprastha and Sannyasa, they not do any production. They simply engaged in spirituality, in religious things, or in self-realization. So they separate kind. But for livelihood, that is required goods, food production, facility, for staying, social arrangements, that's all created by Grihastha. And therefore, Kalakanya, understanding this, says it is very reasonable, Loka Shastra. In this world, it became a custom, and it works, it really works, because family people, they are good support for all other members of society. Some people, they not have capacity or inclination, then they take some, they may be bachelors, renunciants, and they seeking for shelter of Grihastha. Even most advanced spiritual people like Shukadeva Goswami, he was totally transcendental. But still, time to time, he go for Grihastha ashrama and ask for a glass of milk. It was not, for him there was not much demand for elaborate arrangements, take regular meals, rice, dal, sabjis and all what we take. He was so like yogi, had so much power. Mostly he could maintain his body simply by breathing. Like it is said that some saints, they such a level, they will breathe and that gives sufficient energy. Or sometimes some people, they will just look at the sun, and by this process they got energy. No eating. But normally human body created by taking food. Amnat bhavanti bhutani parjanyatanna sambhava. As it is said from Anna. And what is Anna? Means rice. Rice, dahlia, wheat and things like that, and then dal, and some vegetables. This all produced by farming, by growing food. Those who stay sages in the forest, they are not cultivating actually. Like traditionally, they didn't do anything much. Simply they will go and collect fruits and roots. Because in the forest, in good forest, ancient time, by itself that will grow. Some, according to season, sometimes mango will come, sometimes jackfruit, some other fruits available. And if no fruit, then they will eat simply this leaves or whatever available, the roots. But what is called Rati, good development. Even Srimati Radharani, she is the original goddess of development. Krishna himself, Narayana, he is very much transcendental. Most elevated divine personalities, they are like aloof from material things. Even like Lord Shiva is Deva. Even though he, in subtle way, he ruling over things, but personally he does not do anything. He is just doing dhyana only. Like, what is that? Sometimes Shiva sitting like in yogic posture, and and he put dash only that what is called ashes from cremate, huh? Basma, yeah. And he only basma he put, and sometimes deer skin maybe. And what is the decoration on his body? Some snake, with coil, cobra. That's all, nothing. So much transcendental, and he does not need to for taking food, and if he goes into meditation, he can sit for years together in trance and just chanting holy name. But for development of this world, there is needed some generation, and that potency comes from Lakshmi, because she is given a wealth, she is supplying food. In Karnataka, famous temple Annapurneshwari, Sen Prabhu, in some temples, Lakshmi is sitting and she got one pot and a spoon, and so much making food, and in those temples there is so much feeding of prasadam. Hundreds, thousands of people can come and they got nice prasadam. So she will provide it in this way. And if there are good family, there are always excess of food. Therefore, saintly people, they can also visit sometime and take a bhiksha. And that was considered to be a very good tradition for saints also. If good families they live in there, so they always got in extra rice, extra roti, or some makhan, like in Vraj. Sometimes even now sadhu will go house to house and give some mataji, kripaya, kuchu. Then what they break. Sometimes they'll give simply roti and buttermilk. That is called, I think, chach. That is good for sadhus. Shukadeva Goswami, they will go when householders having nice cows, milking, and fresh milk directly, very warm, so most nutritious, and simply drink one glass, then enough. Not waiting for any rice arrangement and everything. So, and therefore, it is a good basement for life. And therefore, Kala Kanya, even though apparently inauspicious personality, Jara personified, but she says also right things. Why don't create family? That will be good for all people. And that is a good, he says, for this male. You accept me, that will be good for me, that will be good for you, that will be good for all. And those who misunderstand it, they will not follow this process. Natat ichhati. Ichha means desire. So, some people, they have ichha only for spiritual, that is different thing. But illusionate people in ignorance, they are not spiritual, no material, nothing they do not want. They simply bewildered, simply nonsense. It's like in the West, Srila Prabhupada went, and so many misguided hippies. So they not do no any good work, no any benefit for society, simply degraded things. Take intoxication, take illicit relationship, go for, and doing nonsense, and such personalities is a burden for society, useless progeny. And therefore it is called asat. Asat avagraha. They are accepting false direction, false path, and therefore no benefit from them. And what is the leading force for them? It is a quotation from Bhagavad Gita, Srila Prabhupada quoting, Yakshastra vidhim utsrijya vartate kama karata. Kama, simply lust, affected by lust, and they become crazy. And therefore, what they will do, what endeavor for which they will try, apparently they think karma, my senses will be pleased, I will enjoy, but actually that is a path of degradation. Nasa siddhim avapnati, na sukham na parangatim. No siddhi, by engaging in positive work, that is a seva. Wife serves to husband, wife serves to cow, if they have cows, children, and serve to sadhus, and so many things. And that gradually gives development for spirituality. That is correct, prescribed practices, engagement, and that will eventually bring for siddhi, for perfection. And that gives happiness also, even though it is work, of course it is duty, but that will give satisfaction, because a person may be able to express himself, and if he achieves good results, then he becomes happy, and then he can share it and make happy other people around. And ultimately, Paramgatim, the supreme destination, Supreme destination also comes from by following a duty, by following Varnashrama duty. Here particularly it is said about Kshatriya. According to Shastra, Kshatriya should not refuse to accept a woman if she voluntarily requests to become a wife. Why particularly Kshatriya? Because Kshatriya they has maximum facility. Like ordinary man in other order, Brahmana or Vaishya, or they may not have that much facility to take many wives, but for Kshatriya no problem. Some of them had hundreds, 100 wives he'll keep, and for every wife he'll give nice facility, dress, jewelry, and so maintenance. And if they produce children, all children taken care, because too much wealth, plenty of wealth. So for Kshatriya, that is a special. And this Yavana, to whom Kalakanya proposed to marry, he was a king, Yavana Raja, so expected that he might do it. That is according to Shastra. So, Srila Prabhupada quoting also Narottama Das Thakur, Sadhu Shastra Guru Vakya, Chitete Korea Aikya. Like Chitete Korea Aikya, that is in the Bhajana which we see in about worshiping Guru. And the older part is it is said about three types of from where we can acquire knowledge from Sadhu, Shastra, and Guru. So originally it is in Shastra. To understand Shastra, we need a spiritual master, Guru. And sometimes, if Guru not near, then there is Sadhu. There are some older teachers or sadhus, learned or experienced person. So they also can teach, become like Shiksha Guru, Varpana Pradarshaka Guru, who will also advise. And then Chitete Korea Aikya. How we can translate it from Bengali? Chitete Korea Aikya. Consciousness. Chitta. Yeah, that Chitete means Aikya. That will be enlightenment, I think. Akyana. Vyakyana, Akyana. That is all actually from Sanskrit, basically. And in Bengali language, that is kind of. So that will make us clear mind, and not simply clear understanding, but enlightenment. That says, what is the purpose of approaching Guru, spiritual master? That we need to become enlightenment. In material world, when we take a birth, that is always in ignorance, avidya. We are born in avidya, and we are totally in bodily conception of life. So, and we cannot come out of this illusion by own endeavor. We need instruction from spiritual master. We need blessings, because by blessings, by benedictions from spiritual master, we are got in connection with the Supreme Lord. Mercy of the Lord descends through spiritual master. Therefore, all process works in this way. So basically, I discussed so much. If any other things to point, maybe comments or questions, please. Here, like Anu Shochanti, it is translated as lament, but because it is a plural, see here dual imau, but Anu Shochanti, not this to illusionate childish people who are deviated in not doing and not desiring anything, but all other intelligent people, they anushochanti, they feel compassion. What is this? What they are doing in nonsense, people. Everybody feels sad if somebody is not following correct conduct and not following correct dharma. So that disturbance for everybody. And, therefore, it needs education. So in the modern education, there is no teaching about dharma. Some social rules, social customs, there is something around, but they do not know prescribe exact things, and they're not giving scientific reasons. They're simply saying why the social order like this. Simply that is a custom, but there is no philosophy. But if we see why, like we are from different region, like from like Russia, Western countries, devotees, why they are attracted for Bhagavad Gita, for Krishna consciousness? Because there are so fine explanation. Why it should? Philosophy is so elaborate, so beautiful. Everything explained scientifically. Srila Prabhupada, he says, Krishna consciousness, actually, it is not religion, it is science. Perfect explanation behind, perfect reason for anything what we do. Because in other tradition they say simply do it. Simply do it, no explanation. They will not have that much intellectual approach. But if Krishna says, even that Govardhan Lila soon approaching, and then Nanda Maharaj wanted to do this Indra Yaga, worshipping Indra, and they say, then Krishna asking him, why you want to worship Indra? Why are you doing this? And then and he also inquired from Nanda Maharaj, is it something traditional? If it's something traditional, and do you really understand the meaning of this ritual? What is the purpose? How to do? What will be benefit from that? And he explained, telling that if somebody have full understanding, then he'll got maximum result. Because he will have a reason, he will not understand exactly goal of doing these things. But if somebody simply does something, but they will ask, why you chant this mantra? I do not know meaning of this mantra. Simply we thought that mantra should be there. And the mantra, like it is in Sanskrit. You say, we do not know Sanskrit, but simply we repeat this. So that is a lower type of following. But a Brahmana of highest type, if he follows perfectly, he performs ritual, but also he understands it and he can preach why it is important and give so many reasons, explanation. He can tell stories which support for this and quote Shastra. And that is a powerful thing on Vedic tradition. Even in Srimad Bhagavatam, we read stories, not simply philosophy, not simply some definitions, or must do this, must do this, must do only orders, but perfect explanation. And we also, in Vedic way, a process of education that is called Vyakhyana. Here, Aikyana, Vyakhyana. Like the Shastra, Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, but we may elaborate it more deeply and discuss final points, understand meaning of every word, understand every messages which is inbuilt into this description. So then it will gives pleasure, like traditional described Madhvacharya. Sometimes he was given so much pravachana, so many lectures. Sometimes in the morning he will sit until noon, speak continuously. Because he had so much knowledge and everybody interested, totally immersed into discussion, and then morning they will do, afternoon they will do, and there is no end, no tiredness, because it is every time fresh, something new, some interest generated in this way. And it itself, this is a process of worshipping the Lord. It is called most powerful thing is chanting holy name. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Like we chant the holy name, japa, and that is dhyana. That is deep concentration, direct link to the Lord. But other thing, it is in Sanskrit literature, it is called Shastra Alodana. When we go deep into Shastra and always cultivate this knowledge, and we can uplift some, pick up some different final points, and we can find so many inspiration, like gems of knowledge inside. Then it gives so much happiness, and by that also we experience ecstasy, actually, spiritual inspiration, and that is a process of purification, and that is a process of linking with Krishna. In heart something happens, all anartha will go away, because that knowledge having power to make us delivered from ignorance, from unwanted things. Anartha means illusion, attachments, and things like that. Anyway, so that's why I speak again and again. But now 9 o'clock, I think we will stop now. Thank you very much. Let's everybody take a dakshana of Sri Sri Radha Govinda in this auspicious Kartika month and chant together, all participants, Hare Krishna Mahamantra.
Hare Krishna,
Thank you,
Hare
Prabhuji. Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Dharmana.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Hare.
Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Hare.
Rama Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Rama, Rama
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna,
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Dharmana.
Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you. Thank you, Hare Krishna.